Hey everyone, Johnny here. Don't speak news. News we're not supposed to speak about, and I'm going to have some news that not being spoken enough about, and people just don't seem to believe it because it's almost surreal at this point. But anyway, before we get into that, just wanted to remind everybody we've got funding going on for website hosting and for June of 2026. The website hosting annual hosting bill is due on July 4th, actually. How ironic. And the website will be shut off shortly after that if it's not paid. So that's what we're fundraising for here. And now we'll just get on with the news at hand. JP Morgan Commodities Research issues latest oil reserves information, and it's a catastrophe. So here we go. Let's get into it like we always do. The latest global oil reserves report is out from JP Morgan Commodities Research, and the numbers are nothing short of catastrophic. As seen on the chart below, as of June 2026, global oil reserves are down to about 7.7 billion barrels. The chart makes clear the planet will drop to 7.4 billion barrels by July. Wow, just off of a cliff, right? Then, when the world drops to 6.8 billion, it's over. No more refining will be possible because we will have hit tank bottom. You see, the remaining 6.8 billion barrels are at the bottom of tanks. They can't refine the oil below that because it's so contaminated with dirt, rock, sludge, paraffin, wax, the stuff they make candles out of. The bottom of the tanks are useless. Even attempting to pump below that number would clog pipes, clog filters, ruin the pumps. Moreover, the physical weight of the remaining oil in the tanks is insufficient to push the oil into the pipelines, so refinery pumps then push it into the refinery process. Oil is much thicker and heavier than water. Pumps cannot pull it. The oil has to be pushed into the pumps, which can then push it into the refining process. So at 6.8 billion barrels, this refinery shut down. That means no more fuels, and diesel runs out first. Without diesel, all the trucks and trains stop. No trucks to pick up food from farms or ranches to bring it to processing centers. No trucks to bring it from the processing centers to distribution centers, and so on and so forth. At the end of the day, you have no food on the shelves, which we talked about last week. So if you're still not convinced, the United States military has begun urban warfare exercises in California. As we know, California is expected to run out of fuel first. So here's a video showing U.S. troops landing attack helicopters on the old St. Luke's Hospital in Pasadena last night. A similar exercise took place in Irvine. Watch just the first 2 or 3 minutes and you'll see what the United States government is practicing to do when the shit hits the fan over what they know is actually coming. All of the world leaders knew this. All of them. Like I said, they're all in lockstep behind the scenes. The reason they know is because they caused it. Check it out. We'll back up here a little bit and let's watch the first couple minutes together. Here we go.
Councilmember Rick Hull here in front of the former St. Luke's Hospital, where the U.S. Army is conducting a training.
Okay, the video keeps buffering, so I'll let you guys watch it on your own. I'll put the link on the website like I always do. Wow. But you'll see the exercises, you'll hear the flashbangs and the machine guns and all that, helicopters taking off and landing. So, yeah, they caused all this. They knew it was coming, so now they're just making the final preparations to crack the skulls of all the Americans who are going to be very upset about having no fuel, food, water. Because guess what? Power plants need fuel too. What's going to happen there when they run out? What happens then? Just asking questions. So, wow. It's all here, guys. And like I said, we're all in on this together. I mean, Iran, Israel, look at Freemasonic symbolism everywhere. That's the Iranian parliament building right there with 33 windows. You think they're really against Israel and the United States? They're all working behind the scenes together, guys. It's like professional wrestling. It's all scripted. I said it before, I'll say it again. This is from Navigating the Lies on Telegram. The entire war and ceasefire ping-pong game between Israel and Iran is nothing more than geopolitical theater. Presidents, prime ministers, and leaders are all in on the same team. working toward the same satanic agenda and acting as instruments to foment as much chaos as possible. That's why this war is going on in the first place, is to make stuff like this happen so that the United States can finally be taken down and put under martial law. Oh, yeah. You better believe that's coming. I mean, it's all coming like a big train wreck right in our faces, and yet everybody's walking around like it's no big deal, like nothing's going to happen, no big whoop. Oh, Johnny, you're just fear mongering. The fuel will never run out. The food will never run out. We got so much abundance, it's just unreal. They are clueless about what's about to hit them right over the head. Absolutely clueless. I mean, most of America and the world believes that as long as their phones and iPads are working, everything's fine. Well, pretty soon they're not going to be working, and then what? Wow. Prayed up and prepped up, guys. Time is getting very short, and time is just about up. And that'll be it for now. God bless. Take care. Johnny Storm. Don't speak news.